So today's question is, how are cavities made? I have to explain this all day, all the time. And I usually just explain it like there's cavity bugs in our mouth and they eat the sugars and carbohydrates that we have in our mouth and they poop out acid on our tooth. So all day bugs are just pooping acid on your tooth. And the acid, if it sits there for a long time, it makes a hole. So that's a cavity. To expand on that, you need essentially 4 things to make a cavity. You need a tooth, you need bacteria, you need carbohydrates, and you need time. So a lot of those you can't really take away. You can't take away your teeth, although you can. It's not advised, but you can. But don't. You can take away your carbohydrates, but that's not very fun at all. You can't take away the bacteria all the time because there's good and bad bacteria, and we need it in our mouths because it's a part of our digestive system. So you can't take away the bacteria all the time. And then time. So that's essentially the only thing that you can control. You can control how long the bacteria have on your tooth to cause a cavity. What we do to stop that is we brush and floss twice a day. And I explain to most patients why and how we brush and floss every single day. I think it was probably on the last video, so you can look on the last video to see how we floss every day. But I explained this little kind of metaphor. If you ever, you're leaving for work or school in the morning and you see a little anthill on your driveway and you kick it over, flatten it out because you don't want anybody stepping on that anthill. So by the time you get back from work or from school, the ants have worked tirelessly just to kind of rebuild that little mound again, and you kick it over again. And no problem, they'll just rebuild it again because they don't care how many times you kick it over. They want that little group of anthills in that mound there. So that's how relentless the bacteria are in your mouth. They will just continuously work to build up their numbers, increase their population, form what they call a biofilm, and grow enough numbers to cause a significant amount of acid to make a hole in your tooth. So our job is to kick over that anthill every single day, every 12 hours, to make sure that they don't have enough time to do their job, to destroy stuff in your mouth. And that's pretty much it. That's why we brush and floss 2 times a day. That's why it's effective. And that's essentially the only thing that we can control is the time factor of those 4 factors that I talked about before. So brush and floss every day, twice a day, to prevent the cavity bugs from poop and acid on your tooth. Thanks.